Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yali Madad once again with the blessed name of the Imam Zaman, Shahir Rahim Al Akram, Shahir Rahim Al Akram, the most generous, the most beneficent, Shahir Rahim Al Akram, Shahir Rahim Al Akram, the King of the Mercy, Al Akram, Al Akram, Al Akram, the most merciful, the most merciful, the most merciful. This will be our third session after necessity and need of Zahiri Didar and the preparation of Didar physically, spiritually, and intellectually. Our today's topic would be soaking in Didar or the Noor, like a sponge soaks up water. Place yourself, imagine yourself. Today is the day. The intizar is over. It's the morning of the Didar. The years of prayers is about to be answered. The Noor Khudawandi, the manifestation of Ali, is about to be amongst us. We will wake up probably little anxious. We will be rushing toward downtown, the Didar Hall. There will be a lot of commotion, disturbance, noise. A moment would start this day, almost night before or 24 hours. To calm himself down in peace. Night before, the zikr of the Imam, preparation of the heart and the mind. Some tasbiyat of Shahir Rahim Al Akram, Shahir Rahim Al Akram, Shahir Rahim Al Akram. Some Shukr Guzari, some Griyauzari, night before. And then waking up early in the morning, hopefully some ibadat, more shukr guzari with our dua, more zikr of Shahir Rahim Al Akram. Put yourself in the remembrance to keep yourself away from the destruction, away from the disturbance, away from the emotions or the anxiety of this day. Calmly, with a good breakfast. If you are going with the family, with your parents, with your children, with your brothers and sisters, if you can relay this message to them, then all of us combinedly, in the remembrance of the Imam Zaman, will depart our home in plenty of time. There is no rush, there is no anxiety. On your way to the Didar hall, stay in remembrance. Stay in remembrance. And remember, you are about to meet the manifested Noor, manifested Allah on earth. This is the day for which Quran talks about that on that day the earth will shine due to his Noor. This is the day the Noor will shine on you. Be ready to soak it in. And remember, He is the one who is Allah in the heaven and on the earth. And He is full of wisdom and knowledge. He can read your heart and your mind. Prepare to speak to Him through your heart. Prepare yourself to send the message from your heart. And only way you can do that, if you are calm and ready. And inshallah, with our yesterday's session, you already understand how to prepare yourself. And now you have prepared yourself for this moment of the meeting of the one who is awal, the first, the akhir, the last, the manifested, the zahir, and the hidden, the Noor, is about to be in front of your eyes, of your head, inshallah, in the front of your eyes, of your heart, and also in front of your intellectual eyes. And now you are ready to meet Him. Can Allah appear and speak to us? What does Quran says about that? And how are you preparing yourself for this event will matter. Your didar would be accordingly or accordance with your preparation. Allah says in Quran, the Allah, the absolute Noor, Noor-e Mujarrad, is not possible for human to speak to Him. But He does speak through His will, by His manifestation, through His angels, and through His ayat, His signs. So you will see Him in the embodied form through the Imam-e-Zaman. His Noor will shine on you, and He will speak to you from the well of the Imam. It's not that can He speak to you. Are you ready to listen to Him? Are you ready to see that Noor? Are you ready to observe the blessings that will come with this Didar? My friends, my brothers and sisters, my little children, Allah loves us very much. He loves each one of us very much, as we are His spiritual children, part of His soul, extension of Him Himself. And He will reveal to us a spirit by the command of Allah. And He will teach us, He will show us what we do not know. And He have made a light, a Noor, for us to guide us. And that Noor is coming. That Hadiya Barak, the true guide, is coming. And the earth will shine with its Noor if you are ready to see it. Now, as you reach the destination and enter the hall, again there will be some disturbance. You may have to stand in line. The doors may be closed. You may not know which way to go. Just be calm. Remember your zikr. Keep Shah Rahim Al Akram on your tongue, in your heart, in your mind. Do not let anyone or any situation disturb your zikr. When you sit, when you find a place, if this place is proper for you, sit there. Keep your focus on your zikr. Do not involve yourself in talk, gossip, or otherwise. Don't let anyone disturb your zikr. Once you sit, and for whatever reason, if that place become toxic, meaning people around you are not respectful to your zikr, your preparation, move. Don't argue with them. Move. Find a proper place to sit. It is not about distance. How close you are to the stage is not about that. Once you see the manifested God, the Imam Zaman, once you lay your eyes on the Noor and Noorani face, that one Didar is good enough for the moment. Stay calm. Be ready to soak in the Noor like a sponge soaks in water. There will be 3 types of mu'mineen in that hall around you. As in one of the Farman of the Imam, Sultan Muhammad Shah Salatullah Alayhi, may our soul be sacrificed to the Imam, says, there are 3 kinds of Jamaat comes to Jamaat Khana. One who have come empty-handed and will return empty-handed. Second, who have come empty-handed and will take the Noor and Didar with him. The third, who have come empty-handed and leave with sin. as they were not prepared, they got themselves involved in the talk and gossip, and they forgot the purpose of this event. Just like that, you want to be that who came with the zikr, preparation, and now are ready to take the Noor and the Hidayat. You will take the Zairi, Didar, a moment which will stay with you for rest of your life. You will take the Noor, which will give you the happiness. Each time you will refer and remember this event, it will make you happy. The Noor will stay with you for rest of your life. And then lastly, the Hidayat, the guidance. So be ready for that. And remember, Imam's Farman, guidance, and the signs for the believers. There will be guidance of worldly progress, and there would be guidance of spiritual and intellectual progress. We will listen to what we have prepared ourselves for. Accordingly, we will be benefited. We will be benefited. We will be guided. If you have come for one or the other guidance, for example, you have come only so Imam may guide you in your worldly physical matter, then that's the guidance you will hear and you will benefit accordingly. If you have come for spiritual guidance, then you will be benefited accordingly. If you have come for intellectual guidance, then you will benefit accordingly. But as a moment, as a whole, let's prepare ourselves for physical, spiritual, and intellectual guidance. Because Imam's blessings are for us physical, spiritual, and intellectual. I have a Farman, a recent, the last Farman of the Maulana Shah Rahim Al Akram, Imam Zaman, from Kampala, Uganda, 12 September 2025. Momino Salvat Pare Allahumma Salli Allah Muhammadin wa Ali Muhammad. And you will see in the one Farman, in few paragraphs, Imam have guided physically, spiritually, and intellectually. Imam says, my dear spiritual children, the fundamental principles and ethics of our faith are inspired by the message of the Quran and by the example of hadith of Prophet Muhammad and Hazrat Ali, may peace be upon them, and from the teachings of the Imams. Do not think this value belong in the past, and you can set them aside today. The principles of honesty, generosity, kindness, respect, intellectual and spiritual pursuit, a lived balance in your lives. These are the ethics of our faith. They were our ethics yesterday. They are the values of today, and they will endure us our principles tomorrow. I will come back and explain this paragraph so you may see how Imam is guiding us physically, spiritually, and intellectually. Mullah further says, as your 50th Imam of the time, I will continue to build on the legacy of all the Imams who have come before me. I will guide the Jamaat in matters of faith, and I will adopt our institutions and elements of our practice as and when necessary to address the context of the world today and to prepare for the future. I will also come back to this paragraph and explain. Before I leave you physically, Mullah says, I want to express my particular gratitude to the volunteers, all the volunteers, from my senior leaders to my youngest volunteers, for the way in which you have planned and delivered this very happy visit. I congratulate you for your impeccable service and give blessing that you are rewarded again and again for your service. May it bring you satisfaction, unity in your families and the Jamaat, and may your hearts know a happiness like no other. For your superb voluntary service, for your unity, for your generosity, I give you my best affectionate, loving blessings. Khanavadan, Khanavadan, Khanavadan. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. Let's come back to this Farman, and within 5 minutes, we will wrap up this session, and inshallah, we will go to our last and the fourth session. As you see, Imam reminded us of the fundamental principles and the ethics of our faith. And what are they? Number one, the message, the Quran. Number two, ahadith, the saying, the tradition of Holy Prophet, and the speeches of Hazrat Ali, and teaching of all other Imams before him. No Farman and no teaching and no word is old. Meaning, we will follow each one and every Farman-e-Ilahi in the Quran, in the Ahadith, in the speeches, tradition of Mullah Ali, and in the Faramin of our Imams before this Imam. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Don't let anyone tell you those are the old Farman. Follow the Farman of the Imam-e-Zaman. And he is telling you by the command of his Farman that we will follow the teachings of the Imams Don't think that these are the values of the past. Don't let anyone tell you those are all Farman of the past. Does not apply today. Follow and listen only to the Imam Zaman. And he is telling you, do not think this value belong in the past. And you can set them aside. The principle of honesty, generosity, kindness, respect. And then he talks about intellectual and spiritual pursuit. Physically, we need to be role model. Spiritually, we need to be role model for our family, our Jamaat, our children. And they are the values of yesterday, today, and yet for tomorrow to come. Those are the principle by which we will live. Why? Because it is the Farman, the command of the Imam Zaman. And Imam says, as your 50th Imam of the time, I will continue to build on the legacy of all of the Imams who have come before me. He is teaching us a valuable lesson. Sometimes we forget and we think that old Farman of the previous Imams are no longer relevant and does not apply to us. Listen what Imam is telling you. I will continue to build on the legacy of all Imams who have come before me. I will guide the Jamaat in the matters of faith. He will tell us when an old Farman is no longer relevant to the Jamaat. Until then, don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. Follow the Farameen of the Imams. Wherever you find the Farameen, follow those Farman. And Mullah said, I will adopt our institutions and elements of our practice. If this is what he is doing, should we not be adopting on his footstep? And then he will change whatever is necessary, and we will follow on his footstep. And if he changes something, that will be our Farman, our command of the day, and we will prepare for the future according to his Farman. And be generous in your services toward the Jamaat and toward the Imam, as it makes Imam happy. And there is nothing more to a moment's heart to see his Imam happy. And it will bring you happiness in your heart like no other happiness you have ever experienced. Kana Vadan, Kana Vadan, Kana Vadan. Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ala Muhammad. My last message to you is, when you get there, be prepared to soak in the Noor, the Didar, the Farman in its entirety. And when you come home, and then for the rest of your life, you can remember this event, and every time you will remember, it will bring you that spiritual and intellectual happiness. Ameen. Inshallah, we will come soon with our fourth session of this series of Didar's lecture upon the arrival of the Imam Zaman, Shahir Rahim Al Akram, November 2025. Ya Ali Madad.
شاہ رحیم الاکرم 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 شاہ رحیم الأكرم 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 شاہ رحیم الاکرم، 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 شاہ رحیم الاکرم.